Hi guys, back in the hobby room. We're here for part two of how I do the door jambs on a model car. And so I will take you through the steps that I do to start finishing this thing up to get the doors in place. So we'll spin it around and take a look at it. All right, we've got the jambs done. We've got them sanded so that we have a nice reveal on the back of this. So, whoops. So if you look at this jamb right here, it's got a little reveal on the inside there. Matches up nicely with the interior. And so when that's all done and it's up tight, everything matches up nicely. Okay, so now we've got to get this part on the door. So first thing, put a door on, get it to where the reveal around the door is the way you want it, and then you're going to go in, draw a little line on your door, pull your door off. So now I've got this, and you're going to take your contour gauge and we're going to lay it right on the door here and push straight down on that line. So we have the contour of the door. You're going to lay that on your styrene here and take your pencil, draw a nice contour, and you'll see that we'll just cut that out. I've already cut out a couple for the doors here. So I have the pieces that will fit right in here. And you'll see these pieces fit right in there. Okay. So now we're just going to glue ever so carefully. We're going to glue this piece down just lightly. So you've got that in there where you want it. And this is a little tricky, but we're just going to tack it down. And get that right there. So this is going to get glued right down there, and you want to make sure it's in the right spot. So when you pull the door off, this jamb will be in the right spot. Just make sure not too much or you glue the door shut. So there it is. It's glued in there, and it's right next to the interior jamb there. So as soon as that dries nicely, we can pull the door off. gently pull that out of the way so your door comes off. And there's your jamb. Just glued right to that line there. So that's in there nice and tight. And now you can take a little more glue to make it a little more solid. You're just going to run it on both sides here. So it'll glue down nice and tight here. And that should let that dry real nice. And as soon as that's dry, we will put the magnets in. So we'll let that dry a bit, and we will come back in a minute and do the other side and get the magnets in. Alright, so we've let these dry good. We've got them in place. We've put a door on, taped it so it's got a nice reveal all the way around so it's in the right place. Now we're going to set that up, and we're going to use these rare earth magnets, I believe, and I bought these a couple years ago and haven't gone through them. So you're going to pop off a couple of these. Try to get them apart without losing them. And we're just going to set one of these right there on the door. So here we have it. And this is kind of tricky, so we are going to sneak that one right in there and just let it stick together, and we're going to position them so they're in the right spot, and then we are going to take a little bit of glue and just glue those in place. I'm just going to glue these magnets in place. I'm using the Maxi Cure stuff here, and we're just going to make sure those are nice glued in place. And there you have one side of it. You just got to let that dry good. And now once that's dry, that will close the door correctly. So we'll come back after that dries and show you what it looks like. Alright, here it is. It's all dry. Doors open, look good. Thought I'd show you that they just snap right back into place. Looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. So the next video will be to do the door panels and get those cut so that the dash will fit. So I'm going to cut the door panels since the dash fits in the door panels. Cut the door panels to fit here. So we'll have to do a little cosmetic adding of some styrene, shaping this around the door panel there to make it fit right. You know, so we'll get to that in the next video. Well, guys, that's the door jamb. That gets it all done there. Got the magnet in, and now we just have to do the cosmetics on that. Take a minute at the end to say thanks a lot for the comments. I really appreciate everybody watching it, and I hope somebody gets something out of these videos. Till next time, have a good one.